Hello, crafty friends. My name is Alicia, but as always, you can call me Crafty Al. And thank you for joining me for the June 2025 Advent All Year Long live stream. If you are here in the live chat, please let me know where you're watching from over in that live chat box. And if you're here on replay, let me know where you're watching from down in that comment section below. Now, if you are here live, you are definitely going to want to give this video your stamp of approval today, because this is going to be the last month that you can earn bubblegum bonuses for next month's Christmas in July Advent All Year Long celebration. I'm going to have some little gifts or prizes next month to give away. And at the end of the live stream today, if we get to 50 thumbs ups, I will put one bubblegum bonus name in there from our live viewers. And then for every 25 thumbs up or stamps of approval after that, I will draw for another name to put in there. Now, I do want to give my replay viewers a chance to get their name in there one last time. So make sure to keep watching. And later on in today's live stream, I will tell you how you can enter to win to have your name put in there. So who is excited for another Advent All Year Long live stream? If you are here and you're in the live chat, put some hearts or stars or something over there in that chat box. And if you're here on replay, you can add those in that comment section. Before I get to kind of what today is going to look like, I do want to remind you, if you haven't yet seen it, that last Friday I celebrated my 9th YouTube anniversary. So my 9th anniversary here on YouTube with a live stream with my daughter where we did Color Cube Live. And it was kind of fun. If you haven't seen it, I chose the product she was going to work with, and she chose the products I was going to work with. And then live viewers got to choose the Color Cube card we would use. So over here on the left, this is the one that I made, and Presley picked out the Time to Grow stamp and stencil combo for me. And over here on the right is the one that Presley made. I don't know if I want you to see the shine sheet. I had her do the stenciling on glitter paper, but I picked out for her the Roy G. Biv Creatin' Quads. Now, if you have not yet seen that live stream, you are going to want to check out the replay, because in honor of the big celebration, I am giving away one of each of these products that we used. So I can't remember if I put it in the description box below, but if I didn't, you can go to the live tab on my YouTube channel to find that video, but I will go ahead and make sure that I've added that. I will double check that later. If you're watching this, you can check that out. I see we have lots of friends already here. I love it. Let's do a stamp of approval check. So we have, 17 stamps of approval and 31 of you watching. I think we can get that number up. I think we can at least get to 50 today. So if you haven't yet already, smash that like button. So if this is your first time to one of my Advent all year long live streams, in December, for the last 2 years, I have went live every day, every day that I could, and opened up some Crafty Advent calendars. And then I got Crafty live with it. I used a special wheel to pick which product I would use. And then many times they were interactive. So we got to turn on that poll lights and live stream viewers got to help me make design decisions. So since I didn't get to use everything, I decided that I would extend the festivities because many of you were interested in it throughout 2025. So I stopped by once a month, and I still have another picker wheel where I have put either the products I didn't get to use or Spellbinders that I might like to use again. Because I did that full month-long series for Spellbinders pre-recorded videos. So I did get to use all of the dies in their Advent calendar. And speaking of Advent calendar, you guys, if you want to get your hands on the Gummiapan Advent calendar this year and you live in the US or Canada, right now Viveca of Color Me Nordic has these up for pre-order. Now through Color Me Nordic, this is the only way to ensure that you're going to get one. She might have some extras left over to sell later, but if you want to check that out, the link is here in the live chat for you as a pinned comment. And I also have it down in the description box below. Her pre-orders are going to be open until the end of July. And then I think it says on the website that they ship in December. I do want to go ahead and show you that website. So here's a look at where you'll go if you click on the link. And then this year, there are 2 options. You can get the regular one here that has 31 days of dies, and they are all exclusive to the calendar. Or this year they have the goodie version, which I think it's, it's also 31 days. And they are the little teeny tiny kind of sampler dies. If you won some of those during during Easter Advent, they were those teeny tiny dies. So you can take a look at those and pre-order if you would like to. And speaking of that, let's get to today's poll question. So I would like to know, have you pre-ordered the 2025 Gummiapan Advent calendars? Advent or calendars. Your options are yes, not yet, or not planning on ordering. So here in the live chat, make sure to vote on that. And then if you're here on replay, let me know your answer down in that comment section below. But let's go ahead. I see, so many of you are already over there chatting. I can't even keep up with it. I hope that everybody is doing well. Just a reminder that when I am live, if you do have a question or comment specifically for me, please type question in all caps in front of your inquiry, or Crafty Al in all caps in front of your message. This would be something like, if you have a question that only I can answer, or maybe about something I'm using, or if you notice that I have if I need help finding something, that's lost on my desk, or if you notice that I've done something weird or like the sound goes out, then you're going to type that Crafty out to get my attention. All right. If you are ready, why don't you go ahead and put some more hearts over there in the live chat, and I'm going to get in front of me what we've worked on so far. So we had a little kickoff, and viewers chose for me to use card 288 for all of the live streams throughout 2025. And here's a little color wheel I put together using the Spellbinders color wheel die, which I love for color cube cards. And then each month, I make a new Polaroid to go in my Advent All Year Long album. So far in January, I think I had to use the cup die. Over here in February, it was the cherry blossom dye, maybe from Gummiapan, I think is what that's called. In March, it was the leaves and leaf banner dye. And then April, the stencil from Spellbinders. And May. Do you guys notice something different about May? Let me know what you notice different about May. And while you do that, Susan says, hold on. Where was it at? Hold on. I wanted to point this out. So Susan has a reminder that TE Happy Half Sheets Volume 3 is coming tomorrow. I did know that because, since I'm on the creative team, I got a heads up. But you guys, I don't have it yet, and I am super excited to order that. So I will definitely be placing a TE order tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, if you are going to attend their Stamp Joy event this fall, whether in person in Des Moines or virtually, you can start to sign up. So I will try to get some links up tomorrow on my community tab and over in the Facebook group. If you would use those, if you order the Happy Half Sheet, that would be awesome. I don't get any credit if you sign up through Stamp Joy for me, but if you click on my link, it might stay around there a little bit later if you order other stuff. All right. So let me know. Let's see if anybody noticed. Okay. Oh. Susan says there are two, one vertical and one horizontal. Let's see. Does anybody else have any guesses as to what's different about May? What's different about the May page? Let me know. And I'm going to get a sip of water. Let me know what you're sipping on. Oh, I will go ahead and pull June's out. Elisa says she has Happy Half Sheets 1 and 2. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. And we got some more. Susan says no postage. Oh, Kristen got it. Kristen got it. So you guys, it is. The winner did not claim theirs. And like I've said before, I'm not going to track you down. So please, if you are going to sign up for the giveaway, which I will give away one of today's Polaroids at the end of this live, please make sure that you only enter to win that if you're willing to follow through and claim the postage or the Polaroid. That way it does get out to somebody who wants it, because May was not claimed, then nobody got it. So please, later when we do that, and I'll remind you later too, that you'll want to make sure to only enter to win it if you are willing to go ahead and claim that. Okay, so I don't know. I think so. I got out June's. So I will be making two today. One I keep and one I send out to a lucky live viewer as long as they claim it. If you are a channel member, you do have access to this printable over on the channel member blog if you want to follow along and craft with me this year. And let's see. I think, you guys, it might be time to see what we're going to work with today. If you are ready, put a drum roll over in that chat box and I will get the screen ready. Okay, so here are the options. So I do remove everyone that has won throughout the Advent all year long. Let me turn off those ads because I have no idea what they're going to be popping up. So yes, I've removed any that have won. And, if it was something, like Tailored Expressions, we got like a mini glass mat and we got a scrubber bowl. Of course, I did not put those on this wheel because I really can't feature those on a Polaroid. But let's go ahead. Let's see what I'm going to work with today. I always get a little bit nervous now because I have to start thinking. So let's see. Well, I think I might have fibbed about that, about removing them, because, guys, I did already use... Oh, wait, no. Was that... I can't remember if that was a TE stencil or Spellbinders. Let me double check on day 7. Sorry, I thought I had went in and removed them all. But let's see here, day 7. Nope, that was the Spellbinders. Yep. Okay. So let me remove that. Let's get another drum roll. Popsicle dies. All right. I think that'll be a good one for summer. So let me go ahead. That was Spellbinders Day 21. So let me go ahead and bring in my Spellbinders Advent Calendar. Here we go. And day 21, right down here. Susan Russian says it is hot enough for popsicles. It definitely is. It definitely is. It was up over 90 here yesterday. Christina agrees. How fun for summer. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so here is the die, and then I'll show you what I made with it when I did my pre-recorded series in December. If I can. So I did, I think, what did I call it? A chocolate colored raspberry popsicle. I can't remember, but there's what I created for my daily Advent. So give me some ideas of what you might do with the popsicle die today while I try to figure that out as well. This is always the hardest part. All right. Oh, I like that. Susan says orange creamsicle. Oh, okay. Now, okay, remember, I got excited about these too. But remember, guys, I almost forgot. I have to use my color palette. So I have to use these. So I got excited about all those ideas. But I guess that's what you said you would do. I was also kind of looking for some ideas of what I could do. So that's why I asked you. But I hope you do that. And if you share a creation that's inspired by today's Advent All Year Long live stream and you're in my Facebook group, you can upload your photo to the Advent All Year Long album. Make sure if you put any photos in the Facebook group, they are in an album because I will decline them if they are not. All right. So let's see here. I see we have a few mint chips coming in. I see that. Do you think that the coating, do the outside in this and then just do little like dots? Do little dots? You know what I can do is I want to look at this again. I can't remember how I cut out just the ice cream part. Ooh, I like that too. I just saw Susan. Susan said to splatter the chips. Could do that. I like that idea. Ooh. We could do that. So why don't we do, because I want to be able to see like the chocolate chips or the splatter. So I am going to cut my coating in the, let's see, what is that? That is mint julep, and then I will splatter that with our Oreo. And I think I'll just do the ice cream part in white. So we have like a mint chocolate coated ice cream bar. All right, you guys, let's get started. I do have some pre-cut squares and scraps of the cardstock that I'll need. And let's see. Will I be able? Oh, a little too small. So I will need a bigger scrap of mint julep. And I'm going to cut 2 of these. I'm going to cut 1 full backer from this, and then I'm going to cut another one that uses this in the center. And that way I get kind of the depth and dimension on there. And I think I will only splatter that top layer. So, you know what? I'm gonna get out the little magnet book that my crafty friend Karen sent me, and I'm going to put all these little magnets right on there, or the dies, so I don't lose them while I'm doing my die cutting. Do the full one. Let me know if you guys are crafting along today, or if you are just hanging out with us. If you did come in a little bit later, don't forget to give this live your stamp of approval. Give it a thumbs up, because this is the last month that we can earn the bubblegum bonuses for next year's Christmas in July celebration. So please do that right now. There are 29 stamps of approval and 38 people watching. So to get 1 bubblegum bonus name pulled at the end, we do need to get to 50 stamps of approval. So please hit that like button if you haven't already. And then for every 25 we get after that, I will pull 1 more name. Thank you. Margie says she's lurking, but did give her thumbs up. Thank you so much, Margie. Yes, whether you're here chatting in the live chat or lurking, I'm so glad that you are here. I know sometimes I have to be a lurker too on live stream just because I'm working on other stuff, or so I understand. Okay. So there we have our top layer. So that will look like that. I will probably add some mint julep ink to the background later, just for a little more, the background layer for a little more depth, so you can tell the difference. But I love how it cuts out the little highlight there too. So I guess I do need to keep these. Oh wait, no, I don't. No, I don't. Oh wait, sorry. Okay, so this is the inside of this die. The die set itself has some more pieces that are going to go into these openings. Again, Spellbinders does a really good job on like all of their layers and stuff. And speaking of Spellbinders, somebody in the chat is going to have to remind me, because, you know, in my mind, things are a little bit different, but has Spellbinders itself done the pre-orders, or have they sold the Craftoween? Because they are doing like a Halloween advent calendar, and I do have some coming, and I'm going to do a live stream, but I can't remember, because of the ways I ordered it, if you can actually buy it yet. So let us know over in the chat. If it is a yes, I have a link to the Spellbinders website down toward the bottom of my description box. If you would use that, if you go and place an order, I would love it. Many of those links in my chat box are affiliate links, which means I get a small portion of that sale at no extra cost to you. If you ever have a creator that you like to follow who has affiliate links, it's always greatly appreciated for you to use those. Whether you're just stopping at whether you're just shopping at the store that they share about, or their specific products. Many times, you know, if they've used a stamp set from scrapbook.com, but you don't necessarily want that stamp, but something else from there, you can still use those links, and then I get credit or they get credit, whoever you choose to use. All right. Now, while I got all my green out, I'm going to cut the little inner layers. I saw Elisa said, who makes this? Elisa, I believe Karen found this on Amazon. I will try to find it after the fact and put a link in there as well. It is very handy. And I don't have it standing up now, but it actually, it stands up like, it stands up like an easel. I think I have it rotated around the wrong way, but it would stand up while you were using it too. I'm just using it flat over here to the side. Okay, I want to save those. And I guess while I have the die cutter out, I'm going to go ahead and cut my other pieces, which I think at this point, I don't think, oh wait, I did. Okay, so this just cuts it into that. What I think I'll do, guys, I'm just still gonna cut from vanilla. So I'm gonna get out a scrap of white. If I have any in here. Ooh, Kristen says she used my link earlier this month as a birthday gift to her and Lynn's Easy Wonder #3 bundle. Yay! Thank you so much for using those. I hope you enjoy all of your goodies. Oh, there's my friend Danny. Hello. Hello, Danny. Yeah, she said how she used a cookie sheet. I used to have one, and the other day it was around here. I had a little kid-size cookie sheet from IKEA, and yeah, I just put a 5x7 magnet in there, but that worked perfectly fine until Karen got me this super fancy one. You could do maybe you could use like a small pie tin too if you didn't need something very big. And that would work. Just, you know, if you have a magnet sheet, just cut it to a circle. And now I'm going to run this through, which maybe I should have done this first. Oh, no, I couldn't. I'm going to run that through to get the little, they're kind of like sprinkles. Oh, Rebecca, here's another good idea. Her friend added a small magnet to a picture frame. That's another good one. Love that. Oh, you know what? Okay, I shouldn't have done that. So that would have just cut out its own piece. I thought it cut the sprinkles into there. I wasn't thinking, so I need to cut one more of the outline. Here we get the oops thing. Did anybody here in the chat, I know Susan was there, did anybody else attend Tailored Expressions summer school foiling class over the weekend? I had a super generous subscriber and channel member purchased the class for me. I had such a super time watching it. I haven't made all my cards yet, but it was lots of fun. So if you did do the foil class or summer school, why don't you type summer school over in that live chat or in that comment section below if you're here on replay. Oh no, one more thing. I need to cut my stick. And for this, because let's see, I don't really want to do it black. And since I can use neutrals like black and white in addition, I'm going to go ahead and get out a small piece of craft cardstock, just because this is a neutral. Oh, I see. Let's see. We know, yep, Susan, I saw her in the chat. Mona, Tiffany, I saw you in the chat too. Awesome. I hope that you all had a fun time. Let us know if you've made any of the cards yet, or if you were just like me, kind of slowly, like watching mostly and slowly crafting along. Okay. What I want to do now, I'm going to splatter these pieces so they have some time to dry. And the only thing I can really splatter in for our mint chocolate is our Oreo here. So let me see if I have Oreo watercolor. Yes, I just hadn't got it out. So there we have some liquid watercolor. I need to get something to, actually, I'll want a box for this. Gonna get out the Weekender box from last year. I kept this because it is perfect for splattering, and I guess I left some previously splattered things in there. I can find my glass mat. So this was one of the Advent items from last year's Tailored Expressions Advent calendar, and it's a mini glass board, so I like to use that for splattering. I'm going to put a couple, probably didn't need that much, a couple drops there of the Oreo, and then I have my dropper bottle. Put a couple drops on there, and you guys, I don't know if you noticed, but I am wearing white, so I don't want to splatter. I've only worn this shirt one time. I don't want to splatter it with black, so I'm going to go grab an apron real quick, okay? If it was just a regular shirt, I would not cover up, but safety first. And Dawn said she loves that little glass board. Me too. And they did start selling these in the store. So if you want your own, you could probably check that out. So for today's splatters, I'm using my fan brush, but you can use whatever kind of brush you like to. I'm going to just test it out. Okay. Maybe move these closer together. My outside things are not getting anything. Oh, that splatter worked. Oh, guys, it's going to be so cute. All right. Oh, I know that we talked about signing up for Stamp Joy earlier. Is anybody Rainbow Royalty or super fan maybe who earned signing up a day ahead of time? I am Rainbow Royalty, so I can sign up today, but I was rushing to try to get ready for this live, so I haven't had the chance. So hopefully this afternoon, or after I'm off this live, my sister and I can coordinate, because we want to get in the same track for our little mini classes. But if you have signed up for Stamp Joy in the fall, type Stamp Joy in all caps over in the comment section, because I know I talked about it earlier that everybody can sign up tomorrow, but I didn't ask if anybody had already signed up today. So let me know. Oh, Susan signed up for virtual. Yes, they do have an option in the fall that you can take one of the classes virtually, so that is fun. Awesome. Oh, Vicky, wonderful. Vicky has gotten signed up. Love it. All right, I'm just going to set all of this to the side and let that dry. And while that does, I'm going to add, like I said, just some mint julep to this background piece for a little added depth. And I'm just going to bring in my laminated sheet to do that. So this is just to add just a little shading to this piece, just so the green, the mint, I guess, is slightly darker than those pieces I just splattered, because these are, you know, just there should be a shadow on these since they're down a little bit from those other pieces. And I'm just going to bring in one of the other, like an uncut piece, so you can just see the difference. It's just very slight, just a little bit darker. And let's see, let me check that out. I think I can go ahead and put my stick on the back. I see some of you use aprons in crafting, some of you don't. I normally, if I just wear a plain colored shirt here during the live, I like to wear it so I have something a little crafty and sparkly, like if I'm not wearing one of my crafty t-shirts. But today I thought I would wear one of my kind of springy shirts, but I definitely do not want to ruin it by getting black splatter. So that is when the apron comes in super handy. And I think just because my we'll let that sit under there. And does anybody have any ideas of what I can do for the background? Remember, I can only use items from the Advent series, so I can't go and find other stencils. But what are some things we could do for the background using one of these colors? Give me some ideas over in the chat while I get a sip of my water. Oh, I like this one. Susan says she needs an In My Splatter Era apron design. I love that, Susan. Rebecca says last time she splattered her whole face and glasses, ruined her glasses. Oh no. Oh, I didn't even think about like protecting my glasses. I was more interested in my shirt, but yes, that would be awful. Okay. Let's give, I saw that Tiffany did the reminder to give your stamp of approval. Let's do a real quick check, see if we've gotten to 50. We are only 10 thumbs ups away from 50. So that means that we will get one bubblegum bonus name pulled, and then I will be sharing later on in the video. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and share now. While we're kind of like sitting here, I'm going to go ahead and share now that if you're watching this on replay, how you can enter to get your name in for a bubblegum bonus. And if you're here live too, and you want to come back later and get another entry down below, that is perfectly okay. To get your name in there, you do need to be a subscriber to my channel who is at least 18 years old. You can be anywhere in the world. For my friends who are watching on replay, I need to write this down. I'm going to draw two. Let me write this down. I'm going to draw two bubblegum bonus names from the June comment section. Now, if you're here live, I don't think you can get to the regular comment section right now. So if you can't, just come back and enter to win. But what I want you to do is, you know what? Why don't you answer today's poll question? Let me know have you ordered the Gummiapan 2025 Easter Advent Calendar? Now, if you already answered me in the comment section below, you can go back and edit it, but you'll let me know yes, not yet, or not planning to order. And then this part is super important. You are going to want to put the hashtag bubble in that comment below, okay? That way I know who is interested in having their name put in the bubblegum bonus machine. Now, to win the prizes next month for our Christmas in July celebration, you don't have to be present to win during that live stream, but you do need to watch that live stream to find out who won, if it was you, and how you're going to claim it, because the window to claim those prizes will be about a week. So make sure that you stay subscribed, turn on that bell for all notifications. All right. So right now the hashtag bubble is just for that comment section below. Okay. Oh, Kristen, this is for, good question. This is for the 2025 Gummiapan Christmas Advent Calendar. So the one that is up for pre-order now. And don't forget, down in that comment section below, nope, the description box, I have links to pre-order that if you live here in the USA or Canada, because that is where Viveca from Color Me Nordic ships to. So let me see here. I was talking. Did anybody give me some ideas on what I could do with this? Let's see. So Kristen says cloudy sky background. I don't know if I have anything that I could make a cloud stencil out of. Might not be impossible. Yep, my friends who are putting hashtag bubble in the chat, there's really no reason to do it right now. That is for leaving that comment afterward, okay? Even if you have voted on the poll, you don't need to do your hashtag bubble right now. All right. Kristen says smusher. I feel like I've overdone the smusher, Kristen, even though I love it. Oh, I did, though. I saw that NB Cards did an alternative version of the smusher where she used bubble wrap instead of like a Ziploc baggie. So I did keep some bubble wrap from a recent package we got. So I am going to try that because that looked really neat. All right. So you guys seem to think that the smusher can't be overdone. All right. I can only use what is here. You know what? Since, well, maybe I could do a white square and ink smush the tropical punch. Let's try that. So get out my tropical punch. Should have probably, oh, you guys. Okay, this is a big oops. You guys, I needed to be making 2 of these, one to give away and one to keep. So what I'm going to do is, starting now, I'm going to make 2 backgrounds, and then later I will go back and make another popsicle. What was I thinking? I can't believe nobody was like over there with like, Alicia, where's the second Polaroid at? All right. That was a pretty big oopsie, but I can fix that. So I'm going to get out the tropical punch watercolor. And since I was going to do that on white, I want to do something that takes a little more water. So I'm just going to cut a piece of Bristol. I know I don't have to use Bristol. I'm going to cut a piece of this. And while I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and ink splatter one of these, since I have that stuff ready here, just so I'm all ready later to die cut that stuff. I will move this out of the way because this is dry. That way I don't have to get more liquid watercolor ready later. I'm just going to splatter this like crazy. All right. So let me cut a piece of this. All right, so this is 3 by 6. That way I can cut it in half to get 2 backgrounds. Oh, look, I splattered on my color wheel. All right, let me see here. Here, I'm going to use my little ink smusher. And oh, wait, I was moving everything out of the way because I thought I was going to splatter, but I don't need to do that. I'm going to put 2 dots of the Tropical Punch. And then I think I will make this a little lighter. So I'm going to try 5 drops of water. Actually, I'm going to do 6. 8. Just so it doesn't overwhelm the popsicle too much. So if you have not seen me use the smusher before, NB Cards is a YouTube channel and she shares how to make this, but it gets your smushing panels that look just perfect, because I always try to, you know, like put the liquid over here and put my cardstock down in it, but it never, I don't usually like the way that looks. So this usually gets me results I like each time. So I'm just going to move that around and mix in that water. And then I'm just going to just cover up some of the, oops. Just kind of smush that around because it's picking up some of that liquid on there. So kind of like when you do ink blending on a stencil, you can pick up some of the moisture that's already there. All right, so this, I will let it dry for just a little bit, but look at that. Is that not so fun? But yeah, I do have some bubble wrap, so I'm going to make another one with the bubble wrap. And let's see, again, I'll set this to the side. And later, because I have laminated that background sheet, I can just wipe this off. Oh, Kristen, good point. She says it reminds her of pool water in which she would want to eat a popsicle near. That is a good idea. So I'll set that back there. What else can I do while we're waiting on this? So let me get this out. Remember, if you are here live, live viewers will get a chance to win the creation I make later. Should we make it into a postage stamp or just leave it a square? Right now, the way I've made it, it would kind of look like last month's where it was a square, but it would be all 3 inches would cover that. Give me some ideas. Should I cut a different color postage square for the background? Or what could we do? Let me know. I'm gonna get a sip of my caffeine this time. While I'm thinking about it, oh, I almost ended stream. I wanted to end the poll. Let's see if you guys have ordered your Christmas advent calendars from Gummiapan yet. Pre-order them. All right. With 46% of the vote, 46% of you have said not yet. So again, I hope that you will check out that link to get more information. Here in just a second, I'll show you what I got in last year's Gummiapan Christmas Advent Calendar, and that might help you decide. And I see 42% of you are not planning on ordering. And then, so maybe you'll want to see that too. And 11% of you have already pre-ordered. That is fantastic. Let me go ahead and show you a look at those dies from last year. And again, these are all exclusive to that Advent calendar. So, okay, here it is. So last year, my crafty friend Helga from the Netherlands surprised me with the Gummiapan 2024 Christmas Advent Calendar. I didn't really know about it, and she was so kind and had one. She bought one in Europe and had it shipped to me, and it ended up being one of my favorite advent calendars and the audience's, I believe. So I hope you'll check it out. But each day, unlike Pink and Main, Tailored Expressions, and Spellbinders, where you get a wide variety of types of products, you know, or a wider variety, theirs are only dies each day. So this is a look at all of the dies that I got during those 31 days. All right. So there are tons of dies in there, you guys. Lots of different themes. They're not really Christmas related. So if you don't celebrate, or you're like, well, that's too late to make Christmas stuff, you can still order it. And this stuff is just about year round. I'm making a mess over here, you guys, with that watercolor. Okay. Leanne, so the full size one is $138 plus shipping, and then the mini, the teeny tiny dies version, is $36. Both of them have 31 days of gifts. Again, if you check out that description box below, you can go, you know, put it in your cart, see how much it would cost to ship to you. If anybody does remember who pre-ordered here in the chat how much shipping was, like maybe in the US, let us know. I think the Easter Advent calendar was about $5, but this one is larger. Right. Oh, good idea. Elisa says, don't forget to save this video to watch later. Definitely yes, to come back to get your entry into the bubblegum bonus thing later. If we get there. Oh, guys, we did. We just earned one bubblegum bonus name pulled from the live stream, but you can keep those likes, keep those thumbs ups coming, because we can maybe get 25 more so we can pull 2 bubblegum bonus names. And I forgot that I do need to do some work. So I did see a few of you said postage stamp. So I think what I'll do is go ahead and cut the postage stamp from the same ink that I did the ink smushing with. So that was Tropical Punch, which I probably need some more of that. Let's see. For the postage edge, I'm using a Spellbinders set, and I do have it linked in that description box below. It is a nesting set, so there are different sizes of these frames. Need a little bit bigger scrap. All right. I'm going to use my bigger die cutter, so I'll just do the face camera while I do that, so you have something to watch, even if it's just me. Karen says that Color Me Nordic has very reasonable shipping, the best of any company that she orders from. That is awesome to hear. And Allison says, if you like little dies for miniature cards creations, Gummiapan has a fabulous selection. I agree. And they have like a wide variety of themes too, just kind of like how the Advent calendar was. Okay, so shipping on the Easter calendar was $5, Karen says. I know that the Christmas one's going to be bigger, so it might be a little bit more expensive to ship. It seems like shipping is getting more and more expensive here in the US, going up every week. So, and I am cutting 2 of the postage stamp background, so I don't forget. Okay, Barbara says she's still waiting to order the Spellbinders Halloween calendar. So maybe it's not for sale yet. And when that does go up for pre-order, you guys, I will send out an email to my email list. So if you're not on that yet, make sure to check out the description box below near the top. You can get on my mailing list. I like to send out, I don't send out a whole lot. I'm not consistent at all. One week I might send out 3, and then I might not send out any for a month. So if you want to get on that, just when calendars come up for pre-order, or like last Friday's celebratory live stream. I sent out emails about that. Make sure to go ahead and get signed up for my email list so that you're on there, and check your junk and spam folder. If you do find any of my emails in your junk or spam folder, what you'll need to do is mark that as safe. And it should come from alicia@callmecraftyal.com, I believe. If you mark it as safe, then it will go into your regular email inbox. Okay. There is that. And let's see here. I think that my splattered piece, okay. This I'm going to guess is dry. So we'll finish this one. So the first thing I'm going to do is put on the outside of the top layer. And with the liquid glue, that's going to give me time to wiggle it around and get it lined up with that bottom one. So you'll see here, because I added some color to that background layer, it's just a little bit darker than that front one. Gives a little bit more depth. And then these little pieces go inside of those. And then my ice cream. And, oh my goodness, I just put, oh wait, I guess it doesn't matter. I just put glue on the front, but it does have that top layer, so it wouldn't have been the end of the world. And this just goes right in there where it's, a bite is taken out of it. All right, now we just have to let that dry. Speaking of drying, I am going to check on this. I'm just going to hit my piece with my heat tool. I will put on some music and mute my mic while I do that. So, oh, and just so you know, because this is Advent all year long and it's using the Christmas Advent calendars, the waiting music during these live streams are like a little holiday winterish. So just a heads up. All right, I'm going to call that dry. And I'm wondering, you guys, if Can you guess what I'm going to get out to see if we need it? Put your guesses over there in the chat. What do you think I might be reaching for? Let me know. Let me know. Stephanie got it, or she was the first one that showed up for me. Vellum. Yes, definitely. I'm wondering, you guys, if we need some vellum to kind of help that stand out from the background. So the postage stamp die that I use, it has a little square that fits inside of it. So I am wondering if, oh, did I miss? Oh no, Dan, you're right. Danny did say it. She was quicker. Oh my goodness. You guys, I don't even know. I don't even know if I had gotten my question out before Danny answered. Yes. Okay. So let me see here. Oh, okay. I swear that I had. Okay. I swear that I just had some. Oh, here they are. Here they are. So I would still keep, you know, there would still some of the border would show full strength, but then that would be kind of over it. So what do you guys think? I have thinner vellum too. I have a thinner vellum. Oh, got two pieces where the background might show. Okay, so the background shows through a little better on this. So let's go ahead. I'm going to move this vellum that I usually use out of the way. So I'm going to zoom in, you guys. It is, get your pole lights out. Get your pole lights out. Let me zoom in a little bit here so you can see it. Actually, I'll put that right there. Okay, so I will get a poll going. Yep, get your poll lights out. And this is going to be a quick one. Yes or no? I'm going to give you 1 minute. Should I put vellum on or should I not? So get voted in that poll, and I will play a little bit more music while you do that. All right, that was a quick one and pretty decisive, you guys. 73% say not to. I did see that some people say to shadow the ice cream. Are you thinking just with white, like a white shadow? I could cut all the pieces out of white. What do you think? Let me know if you guys think I should do a white shadow. Just quickly put over yes or no in the chat. Should I do a white shadow? Terry, this is mint chocolate chip coating and vanilla ice cream on the inside. All right. All right, well, let me get out my die cutter. It looks like we have yes to white shadow. Let's go ahead. I will cut out, get some scraps of cardstock. I'll do one white shadow for now, and we'll see what we think. Because I have to cut all the pieces separately anyway. So the only thing I have to cut is the popsicle stick and then the popsicle itself. Which, you know what? I can cut that popsicle stick right out of the middle because that won't be seen anyway. I see some of you suggesting like oh goodness, like a sweet treat sentiment. So I have to use only the stuff that came in my advent calendar. So I probably don't have anything, and I don't want to like waste time to go around and try to find something. But yeah, if I was just making this on my own, I would probably try to find a sentiment, but I usually just leave sentiments off these unless that's the product that I have to use. So that's what that would look like, which I think I zoomed in here. I need to zoom back out. So that's what that would look like. I'll make one. And if we don't, then if I don't like it or you guys don't like it on the second one, I can always leave that off. What do we think on that? Here would be, and then it will have that border around it. I like that. I'm going to cut another one of that. I'm going to cut another one of those. Uh-oh. I put my die face down. All right. Let me see here. Oh, wait. I don't have the other one yet. I don't have anything else to put that on. I'm just going to set that one to the side. And now I need to figure out what size I want to cut. All right. What was I doing, you guys? Oh, I need a ruler. I don't know what size I want to cut that to. I love that you guys are talking about a different type of ice cream. I'm just going to delete those comments because I kind of saw the name of that really quickly first and misread it really bad. So I'm not like upset with anybody, but I am going to go ahead and just get rid of those. Okay. Sorry, guys. I don't have anybody to moderate, so I need to do that. All right. All righty here. So I think I'm going to go, the postage stamp kind of has that inset frame. I think I'm going to measure that. It's about 2.5 inches. So that's what I'm going to cut this down to. So I want to have some white space on here. So I'm going to make sure that this is one of the areas I cut, and then with the other one, this one. Since I can kind of choose now what areas I want of this. All right. And then on this one, I think the same one down here in this lower right-hand corner. And I'm going to do, this is heavier weight cardstock. It was at Bristol Smooth. So I'm going to do some tape runner and liquid glue on this so it holds right nice and tight. Oh, I forgot the ATG on this one. I'm going to add some extra glue. All right, let that one dry. That one can sit there and dry for quite a while since I don't have anything to go on there. And now I think I'm just going to have it angled there kind of in the center, and then I'll put it on the background. Easy peasy. And I do have from Pink and Maine, I got lots of like sequins and fun shaker things in their advent calendar. So I'm going to get some of that out, and we're going to see if we can add some bling to this. All right. Christina says she has been working on her paper Ganza card, almost done with the entire design. Christina, is that for the swap? I know I have not thought about or planned anything for that. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do it, but they are always fun. So I hope you can get that finalized and get your cards made. Okay. Give that a minute to dry. I don't know why. Does the right side of my screen look a little more blurry to you guys than the left side does? I don't know if it's just my screen or not, but like when stuff's down here, like these lines look nice and crisp, and this writing in lines looks a little less. I have to try to figure that out. I thought at first it was focusing on whatever was highest. But then today I noticed when I was just getting my desktop set up where everything was at the same level, that over here it looked a little more blurry. I'm gonna have to see if I can figure that out. I probably have this camera up here. It is way too much. It's way too much for me. It has way too many settings that I probably just have to go into some manual and figure out how to make it more, so it doesn't focus on like one side or the other. But it's not like with my iPhone where it just focuses on the whole thing. So I don't know how to figure it out. Oh, goodness. Christina said originally for the swap, but she might do a different one and put this one in everybody's swag bag because she's making 144 of them and it's pretty fancy. Oh, my goodness. You're going to make 144 cards? You're going to have one for every swapper or 144 swag bags? Either way, that's amazing. So normally I would cut off the extra stick, but because it is going on a backer that has more room, I'm going to leave that just how it is. Gloria says it's all blurry to her. She doesn't have her glasses on. That would be the same thing for me too. I'll see if my husband, he's the one that helped me set up the overhead camera for like coloring and stuff. Maybe he has some ideas. But it's like a DSLR, so it has 1,000 settings in there. And we really had to play around with it so that I liked the coloring, because at first I didn't like the difference between the color of this camera and then like my iPhone. All right, you guys, we're going to let that dry. It's almost time to do our giveaways, or the giveaway. Remember, I haven't made the second one, but I will make a second Polaroid and then send that one out, or maybe send this one out if I like this one better. But make sure that if you have not yet, given this video your stamp of approval, that you go ahead and do that, because we would need 16 more thumbs up to be able to pull 2 bubblegum bonus names. So if you are here, if you came in late or you haven't yet hit that thumbs up, please go ahead and click on that. Maybe we can earn 2 bubblegum bonus names. And if you are coming in late, I did say earlier how I will have bubblegum bonus names pulled for the replay, and I will pull 2 of those names out of the chat. Elisa said she loves the Polaroid idea and she bought 6 of the holders. They are super fun. I think I'm definitely going to do that same thing again for if I get an extra Spellbinders Advent calendar to use in Christmas. If they send me another one where I have to do those daily videos, I'm definitely going to do this again as well. All right. All right. Thanks to everybody who's keeping those thumbs ups coming. We might hit 75 if you guys can keep sending those in. I think we might be done. I won't pull the bubblegum bonus names until the very end, just in case we get some more in and earn 2. But one thing I do want to remind you of, if you came in late, if you are here as a live viewer, at least 18 years or old, subscribe to my channel, you can enter to win the Polaroid that I made today. Now, we talked about how last month's did not get claimed. I will not track you down. So if you're not willing to fill out that giveaway form to claim the Polaroid so I can mail it to you, please don't sign up to win it. Okay. Signing up to enter to win this is optional. You have to put a very specific hashtag, which I'll tell you here in a minute. But please, if you're not going to follow through and claim it, please don't put your name into the drawing. Give me a thumbs up if you understand, and we'll only enter if you're going to claim it. All right, let's go ahead and let me get that ready. Speaking of that, so I'll go ahead and take that off now. I will make a second one. I'll finish this one up, but let me get the giveaway tool ready. Oops. All right. If you would like to be entered to have one of these on the way to you, and will follow through with claiming, one time over in the chat box, I would like you to type in hashtag Crafty Al. So that should just be one hashtag, CRAFTYAL. L. Make sure it looks exactly like it does on screen, no spaces. You need the hashtag. If you do happen to notice that you mistyped it or you added a space or forgot the hashtag, do go ahead and retype it one time so you get your entry, but there is no reason to spam the chat with that because each username does only get one entry, and we'll do a little more music while you have about another minute 30 to get your entry in for that. Oh, I need to choose another song because we still got 45 seconds, you guys. All right, I was working on getting my next popsicle done, but I will pause on that now so we can announce the lucky winners. And Stephanie said she thinks it's just the font that I used. Here, let me. So to me, even without any writing on here, okay, so do these lines look crisper than these lines? Or is it just I have more light over here? That could be it too, that maybe it's just it's brighter over here. But like I even think these look kind of weird. Here, let's see. Like, does it look blurry to you over here? I guess that has that same writing. All right. Let's see. I saw Carmen. Thank you. She says she has given her stamp of approval on all her accounts. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, down here it is lighter. That's just the background. It's like weathered wood. And this area is darker. And then these two are a little lighter. Okay. Oh, maybe it does just need cleaning. All right, guys, let's find out who the lucky winner is of maybe. That's not what I wanted. Sorry, I need to. There we go. Let's find out who the lucky winner is of today's Polaroid. I keep wanting to say postage stamp. So good luck to everyone, and thank you to all who are here and entered. Let's go ahead and see who won. It only shows a couple handfuls of name on the screen, but if you got your hashtag in, you are entered. Congratulations to Barbara of Roseville, California. Congratulations, Barbara. You are going to want to make sure that you fill out the claim form, which is at the very bottom of the description box below. You will need to remember what it says your username was on screen and the fact that you won the June postage stamp. That form will be open for 24 hours. So make sure when we're done here that you go ahead and go over there and claim that so I can get it out to you the next time I go to the post office, which I have got to get to the post office, you guys. Okay, now let's go. Okay, cross your fingers. Let's see if we got two Let's see if we got to 75. Ah, we almost made it. You guys, we only need 3 more thumbs ups. I'm going to give you a minute to see if anybody here hasn't yet hit that thumbs up. And what this is, if you're coming in late, next month during the Advent live stream, I'm going to have a little Christmas in July celebration. So I have some little gifts or little prizes that I'm going to draw for. And to get entered into those, you have to win a bubble gum bonus. So if you're here live, anybody, again, 18 years old, older, subscribe to my channel. It can be US and international to get your name in here, but I will draw the winners from the names that are in here. So if we can get, let's see if we have, oh, we hit it. Thank you guys. We hit it. We hit it. So I'm going to draw 2 names to enter from today's live stream in here. Let me go get that ready for you because you'll have to do that. Not the same hashtag again, but another hashtag if you are interested in winning. And let me pick out the right one. All right. If you would like your name in the bubblegum bonus machine, I'm going to give you 1 minute to get the hashtag Advent over there in the chat. And again, I will pull 2 names. So hashtag ADVENT, exactly like it shows on screen. And thank you. Oh, thank you to Susan. It looks like she went and gave some stamps of approval with her other accounts. Thank you so much. All right. How about a little music? This is a little. Advents are still coming in, so I'm going to give it 4 seconds. I want to make sure everybody here gets a chance. I cut some more pieces. Before I draw those, I did want to give a couple heads up. So today is the 16th, which means on Friday, I think it is, there will be the Oh So Inspired collaboration hop. So this month, we're being inspired by one of our team members, and each of us will make something new based upon that. So if you'll stop back by for that. Oh, yesterday was the sheet load showcase where I shared all of the creative team card sets who participated this month. If you haven't seen it yet, it is extra awesome. So I hope you'll check it out. You can always go to the video tab on my channel to see these. And I forgot, I meant to tell you guys earlier, but I did share on Friday that Presley and I went yesterday to see MJ the musical at the theater here in Omaha. And let me know if anybody in the live chat or on replay, you can let me know in the comment section. But have you seen MJ the musical? Put MJ over there in the chat. You know, I wanted to see it. Like, you know, we just selected a few shows this year to go to. And, you know, it was one I wanted to see. But you guys, had it not been, you know, like for Hamilton or Hadestown, the fact that those are my absolute 2 favorite musicals ever, and I saw those this year, this would have been my favorite. Like, it was amazing. So you'll have to let me know if you've seen it and liked it. I do see, let's see. Oh, Barbara, who won today's Polaroid, says she has tickets to see it in Sacramento. Oh, Barbara, you'll have to let us know what you think. I really loved it. Like if you've seen The Temptations, which was another one that I wasn't sure if I'd like, but it was when we had the whole season. I really ended up liking that one too, because, you know, it has a little story, but then there's so much of just that classic music. So it was fun. All right. Oh, yes, Stephanie. And make sure, if you have not watched the Live with Presley, make sure to go back and watch the replay, because there is a couple special giveaways that I think you'll want to get in on. That's all I'll say. But yes, I did talk about it at the beginning, and I showed the prizes that you can win. Oh, Susan is going to go see it. Yay. Awesome. Okay, guys, let's find out whose names are going to be going into the bubblegum bonus machine for this live, which I need to get my notepad out so I don't forget who that is. So good luck to everyone. I'm going to pull 2 names. And for this, there is nothing you need to do to claim it. I just put your name in that bubblegum machine. So let me go find out where that was at. All right. Good luck, everyone. Our first name in the bubblegum machine is Vicky E. Congratulations, Vicky. Make sure to watch next month to see if you are one of the lucky winners of the prizes, because you do need to claim it. You don't have to be live during that, but you do have to claim it within a certain amount of time. And let's go ahead and pick out a second winner. Congratulations to Stephanie M is going into the bubblegum bonus machine. Congratulations to you both, and thank you to everybody who was here for today's live stream, whether you're here in the live chat or watching on replay. I always love it when you are here. Doing a live stream by myself wouldn't be very fun. And I will tell you, this morning, just like a minute or two before I went live, there was only one comment in the live chat. I'm like, oh no, it has come true. It's just going to be me by myself or me and one other person. But again, if I guess it was just one of you, it would be worth it. So thank you if you've been here the whole time, which was 1.5 hours, or just came in a little bit later. So I do appreciate you, and I will be back next month in July for that Advent all year long live stream. And again, we're going to do a little extra special celebration then. So make sure to be here, subscribe, click that thumbs up, and turn on the bell for all notifications. And you guys, until then, I hope that you all have a crafty day. Bye-bye.